So now you've entered the data and you're ready to go in and make cut-ups from it. Alright, so we can go ahead and click Digital Editing and Scouting. We've got our game in here that we just created along with another game that's got some plays in it. So what you would do is you would select one game or multiple games, the games that you want to pull your edits from. So if I had both of these games here and I wanted to pull all of my scoring chances, or all my, let's say power plays from both games, I would highlight both of them. See, they're both highlighted here. And now whenever I do a video cut up, it'll come from both games. Alright, so what we do is we highlight the games we want, we hit video, and now in the predefined edit thing that comes up, this is where you tell it what you want to see. So for example, if I want to see all the times that I had 23 and 24 on defense, I would highlight it, hit the arrow to add it to my search list, then hit the search button, and there's a list of plays that match 23-24 defense. Okay? If I wanted to find all the times that we were on a power play, I would just do the same thing. There's my power play, add it to my search, and hit search, and there are all the power plays. But let's say you want to find something that's not on this list. You need to add it to the list. So in this case, let's try to find all the times that 2, 4, and 5 were on the ice as my forwards. I'll hit New. I'll go 2. I'll give it a description of 2, 4, 5 as forwards. Then I'll drop down into the field and I'll describe what this means. So it means all the times that the forwards are equal to 2, 4, 5. I hit Done. There it is on the list. Add it to my search and hit search. And there are those 3 plays. And that's really all there is to it in terms of doing the search. You can get pretty specific with the kind of things you search for if you want to. If you want all the times that 2, 4, 5 and forwards where it resulted in a turnover, then I can go Custom, and I can say show me all the times that the forwards are equal to 2, 4, 5 when the result is equal to turnover. So now when I do that search, I'm just going to get the one play where that matched. So you can get pretty specific with the kind of things that you search for on a pretty regular basis. So let me go back in. I'll hit Video. I'll choose, let's say, all the 23-24 defenses. Hit Search, and here's my plays. So from here now, I can send this back out to a VHS. I can send it back out to a DVD just by pressing play here. And if those devices are hooked up through my FireWire port, all I have to do is hit record, and it'll record these plays back out. And what's nice about it is, there's no fast forwarding, there's no rewinding, nothing like that. When this play is over, it automatically jumps right to the next play. And that includes if you're going to multiple games. You don't have to worry about pulling tapes out every time. So there you saw it, it just jumped to the next play. If your DVD burner is internal on your computer and you want to make a movie for a DVD, you can click this Create Movie button and go in, you click Set Output File, and we'll just set it to, let's say, my desktop, and I'll just call it Hockey. I'll hit Save. So now it's set up now to save to my desktop. I can include title screens if I want to get fancy with it, if I want to change colors on it and maybe put the team's colors in there, something like that, maybe change the font. I can get pretty fancy with it. And then I just hit the Create button. When I hit the Create button, it'll start making that movie file. And it's pretty quick depending on the number of plays you have, but when it's done making that movie will be on your desktop. You can take that movie file and you can burn it to a DVD. You can send it to a flash drive. You can compress it out and put it on the web or email it out to somebody. It's a very standard Windows movie that we're creating here. So you can take it anywhere else that you can play AVI files and you can play it there too. So we'll let this create. Alright, it's done creating, so it takes us back to our original window here. And if we close the program down, we can go to our desktop and see, here's our hockey movie right here, the one that we just created. So you could take that, you could burn it to a DVD, you could send it to a flash drive, all those things that I had mentioned that you can do with it. And that's pretty much all there is to doing video searches in Quick Scout Hockey.